I am so tired, but I wanted to come into the office. Yes, I know. I'm still getting back into the hang of it. But no, these videos are coming. It's just that I have been so busy this week. Oh my gosh. And plus I wanted to test these mics out because I actually did an interview with a male exotic dancer, and that interview was hilarious, y'all. It was so funny, but the lighting was off as well as the sound. So I said, I'm just gonna. I had the mics, but one time with me filming with the mics, the whole sound of the mic was off. So I spent a lot of time doing the video, and then the video was good. That video by myself was good. And so I was like, let me try to do it without a mic. However, when doing interviews, which I'm going in the direction of, it requires mics because you want to hear what the person has to say and how they respond. So that's important. So I'm actually testing out these mics, and this is why I came into the office. But yes, this week has been busy. I did the interview with the male exotic dancer, I think like almost like 2 weeks ago, and it was great. I loved how he allowed me to ask as many questions as I wanted, as well as he didn't have a certain structure of me wanting to ask a certain question or how he wanted it to go. No, he allowed me to ask all the questions I wanted and all the type of questions I wanted. So I love interviews like that. And we touched on a lot of things. We touched on the stereotype of the sexuality of a male exotic dancer. We touched on that. We touched on how is he able to have a successful relationship and take that serious? What is that like to have a successful, healthy relationship? And that was important for me to ask because, we see these people who portray a fantasy, and it's good because we listen and we don't judge, right? But they provide a fantasy, but what is it like? What is reality like when they go home, And I wanted to ask that because that'd be hard for me to deal with. Like, you know, my man showing what he got, that's mine to everyone. Like, I don't, that's kind of hard for me. But like I said, I listen and I don't judge. And that's why it's important for us not to judge because what might work for someone else, it might not work for me. And what might work for me, it might not work for everybody else, right? So, yeah, he allowed me to ask all those questions and he was a good sport about everything. I've known him for years, and he was always respectful. And I always said whenever I do an interview, I do want to interview him, because just to see how women react to him has always been interesting to me. And I'm just grateful that he said okay. And I just wanted to honor that because I'm a person of my word. So if I do an interview, that was funny. But yeah, in the interview, what was hilarious as well, he told me that, and I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give too much away, but he said that his baby mother gave him the application to start dancing. She came home with the application. Like, I'm gonna need you to fill that out because they hiring at the strip club. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. And when I tell y'all, I was cracking up, but that's what I mean. You never know what you can learn and from speaking to different people without being judgmental. When you're judgmental, you're like closed off. But trust and believe, we are all able to learn something about each other. We don't know it all. And you do have to do what works for you. You get what I'm saying? You got to go where it works for you. But yeah, I'm just learning. But that interview was good. So, but yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if I could be able to take that. Like, where you going, babe? Where you going? I'm going to the club. Like, it gotta work for you. Now, there are some people that that might work for her. God bless them. God bless them. It takes a different type of courage, a different type of strength um to deal with that. But and that would be why I stay in my lane. Like I stay in my lane. Like I'm not trying to do what everybody is trying to do. No, Tiff is definitely trying to stay in her lane, right? So speaking of lanes, I'm definitely gonna do a video on fashion because y'all know that has to be in this. Like that gotta be in there. I have to speak on fashion. However, today's fit, I'm very comfortable. Honestly, this is my favorite gear, like sweats and um y'all know who these are. But I definitely am gonna get into that. But I love sweats. It's comfortable, it's chill, and it's like the older you get, you don't want to be doing too much. You just want to be comfortable and fly at the same time. I actually had my rose colored glasses on with this. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I am so tired. But throughout all of this tiredness, I am so determined, yo. I am so determined to stay consistent. I'm just grateful for that, but I am tired. I feel like stretching out on this couch. Like, bring me my blanket, please. But no, so yeah, I definitely wanted to put this video up and make you guys aware of what's going on because we're trying to build a relationship, right? So yeah, I wanted to touch bases with that. But yeah, so it's some upcoming things that I'm very excited about. And yeah, just thriving. And this week was interesting. I took time out to reflect on some things that I know I need to change about myself and taking accountability for a lot of my actions. And I don't really do well with playing a victim for too long. That's not a good look, but just taking accountability is that I've made. And I just want to do better every year, every month, every day, and just grow from that. But yeah, so um, yeah, that's some upcoming things. But uh, yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know. I'm gonna try to get that interview out to you guys as soon as possible. As soon as possible. But also too, like keep going, y'all. Keep going. Like let's stay consistent. Let's be serious about some goals we have, the big term goals as well as the short term goals. Like let's just stay consistent. So I'm here. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Like I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm everything. So but yeah, I'm happy that I was determined to come to the office and put this up because I do owe an explanation to why the delay. If I'm going to stay consistent and build with you guys, I have to stay consistent and I'm responsible for getting the message out there. So yeah, that's what's going on, but yeah, but keep going. Keep going, especially in today's day and age. Just keep going. I'm grateful. I wake up grateful every morning. Every morning, I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That's all I'm saying is thank you, God, because it's a miracle. Like, we live in miracles every day. Like, you walk out of your house, you don't know what can happen. You really don't. You don't know what can happen. That's why I ask God to keep me covered and give me strength on things I don't even know I'm about to endure. That's usually my prayer. But I pray for others. I'm very diligent at that, and that's how I know I love you. If I love you and I'm taking the time out to pray for you and cover you, yeah, I love you for sure. Yeah, that's definitely one of my love languages. But yeah, y'all, just keep going. And shout out to the single mothers, okay? Shout out to the single mothers for making things happen and still step out and looking flawless. Talk about it. I'm going to give y'all time. I'm going to give y'all time to embrace it, okay? To come out looking the way we be looking and to be multitasking the way we multitask, baby, come get your flowers. Come get your flowers. But I'm tired, but I'm determined. And I just wanted to fill you in on what's going on and what's to come. And we all get tired sometimes, but let's just keep going and have fun. And so, yeah,